Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is 13 Signs Tarot, and I am Harley, and I am coming to you with a pick a card. This is going to be one of the first pick a cards in a series of many that I'm going to start to do on this channel. There is going to be like a sister pick a card, I would say, to every pick a card that I post, meaning that I always post another pick a card of the same subject. Basically, this one is going to be what are your spiritual gifts, and I also am going to be doing what do you need to heal, listed below. That is going to be a later release later this week. If you want to get access to that now, that is available down below for a very small price if you want to get access to that. But this is going to be how I'm running the pick a cards from now on. So this is going to be what are your spiritual gifts, what are you gifted in, any information that comes through about that. This reading is going to give you that information. Okay, so you can go ahead and pick which pile resonates for you. If I am doing personals, it just really depends on the volume. That is going to be listed below. I always do personals, but sometimes if I get overloaded, I will take my link down. So just give me a few days and I will put the link back up if you are seeing that it's not available right now. Okay, so go ahead and pick whichever pile you're interested in. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3, and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so if you need more time, you can always pause the video, but we are going to go ahead and get into the piles here. Okay, so pile 1, your spiritual gifts. We have empathic starseed, okay? Empathic starseed. Excuse my nail. I broke it yesterday when I was cleaning my garage, so it might look a little crazy, but it's fine. Trust me. We have, if you wear nails, you know those, you know how those go, but it's not going to stop my work. So we have empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty. We have the, give me some time on these cards because I don't use these all the time. So this is the Tower, actually. Okay, 16. We have the 2 of Pentacles. So interesting. You guys are automatically, I'm seeing you guys are the type of people that clear energy, or you bring in like really powerful change into people's lives. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups here. Some of you definitely are empathic. So automatically I'm seeing empaths. Empaths have a lot of different gifts. In this particular card, she is looking into a crystal ball. So she's probably maybe clairvoyant, psychic. Some of you are psychics. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're psychics. You guys know what's going to happen. You have a very strong intuition. Even if you don't think you do, you definitely do. And the good thing about your intuition with the 7 of Pentacles coming out behind it, it's saying that your intuition is so good that you can literally like get into stocks and trading and like basically using your psychic gifts to help manifest more money into your life. It's actually supposed to help you grow your money and your wealth, okay, these psychic gifts. So you would definitely be a great psychic for a living. Definitely bringing big impact into people's lives. Some of you might need to get a cat, or you might have a cat with this black cat here. You're definitely supposed to work with light and dark energy. So I see like you guys have went through a lot in your life. You may have went through a lot of sudden upheavals in your life, especially when it comes to emotional things. Could be like relationships and stuff. I see here that this was so that you learned how to work with the darker energies. I do see better days for you guys ahead, especially the more that you guys literally get into psychic work, okay? And if this is not psychic work, this would be therapy or something where you're using your empathy for work, okay? This is not only for your finances, but this is also just for your own sake of learning how to use your healing powers for good instead of letting them work against you, right? So we have the King of Swords. Yeah, definitely definitely a strong energy here, okay? Wise. We also have I believe this is the Page of Cups. We have the 9 of Cups. And we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so let's get more of your... So yeah, we'll stop there actually. So yeah, I feel like, again, the 9 of Cups is here. Some of you guys have really strong Pisces in your chart, or your Neptune is strongly placed somewhere in your chart. Could be in your 7th house, your 1st house, your 10th house. I definitely see your empathy in this watery nature about you is supposed to help you heal past traumas that you went through. For a lot of you, this happened as a child. I also feel like the closer you are to water, the stronger your gifts are going to be. So you're definitely someone who wants to maybe take a lot of trips on the beach. Maybe you did as a child. Maybe you found a lot of solace in the beach. I'm also hearing trophies when I looked at this energy right here. So a lot of you guys might be like critically acclaimed, or you might receive rewards for your humanitarian work. You might get accolades for how psychic you are. Maybe you'll make some really strong predictions. But honestly, I really feel like this is something that you do honestly for therapeutic reasons. Like you're actually meant to be like a therapist. So you might even like wind up, publishing some theories around psychology and stuff that you have found in your studies as an empath, especially with this King of Swords here. It's not just an energy of someone who's just psychic and that's it. Like with the King of Swords, you might also obtain a degree or some sort of office where you have to work with psychology. Could definitely wind up being a politician with this energy as well. I know that's like far-fetched from a psychic, but you'd be surprised at what, who is psychic in this world, who has strong empathy. Barack Obama is definitely someone who amplifies strong empathy, and the sidereal zodiac, he actually is a Cancer sun. So like psychic and also very popular, very Cancerian. And again, that's sidereal astrology. I know he's a Leo in Western, but in sidereal, he's a Cancer and sun. And that honestly is why he's so empathic, why people like him so much. Very sensitive, very empathic energy. Okay. I'm not going to say that he's psychic. I don't know the man, but definitely strong empath energy. And that can be bad or good, depending on what side of the spectrum you look at it. But empaths usually try to clear energy, or they try to manipulate energy into healing. So there is an energy of you absorbing what's not yours. And I feel like you are going to struggle with this gift a lot, especially in your younger years, your formative years, because it's trying to teach you how to harness this power and to make it work for you and not against you. They're trying to make you pick from a very strong garden of fruit. Like I see a lot of prosperity here for you once you start getting a handle on your emotions and understanding that these emotions are not always yours. A lot of times you're absorbing other people's energies. And if you're going to absorb people's energies, you need to get compensated for it, not just financially, but you need to also get recognition for the work that you do. So let's get into your oracles. We have renewal, definitely an energy clearer. You'll find that when you come into people's houses or rooms, the energies get better. You'll find that people will kind of get addicted to you being around, or at least seeing you once in a while, because their life gets too hectic and you're like the breath of fresh air. You need to definitely work with malachite as well. That will probably help with clearing energies that you absorb. We have the camel, again, water, and camels store water. So again, you are someone who transitions emotions, you transition energy. Like people's emotions will be polarized when you walk into a room. There can be chaos, and if you're calm, it's going to get calm. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. If you're, triggered and you walk in a room emotional, people are going to feel that as well. So the 5 of Cups wanted to come out in reverse, and I want to kind of leave it like that, even though I wanted to change it, but it just goes with this 5 of Cups in reverse here at the bottom. So yeah, I feel like the more that you learn that you are a vessel for emotions, not just psychic messages. Like this is not like, you do not have to be like a devout religious person or a spiritual person. Like I'm not seeing the high priestess here. So you can go different ways with this. You don't have to necessarily do esoteric work. You could definitely, but I also see you being like a therapist as well. Or like I said, a politician. You just need to understand that you can manipulate energy in a good and a positive way, but usually you're using it in a positive way with this renewal. Like you have a really strong effect on people. You affect people's emotions in large quantities. So I think maybe you need to know that you have the ability to be very popular, well-liked, skillful, people bringing you gifts for, you know what I mean? You're the perfect balance of logic and empathy when you want to be. Some of you guys are Aquarians, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios, Tauruses, okay, Leos. But I feel like once you understand that you're a big emotional sponge and really, really understand this on a psychological level, and not just, oh, I'm an empath, and no, like really understand what that means, you're going to really start to come out on top. You're going to start dodging these emotional bullets and wounds, and I feel like you're really going to start affecting people. People are going to start bringing you gifts. People are going to start giving you trophies, acknowledgement for your recognition. This might even just be tarot, and then it grows to more. You never know. You would definitely be a great mentor as well. Doctor, anything, nurse. but you would be like a higher end nurse, like a nurse who kind of runs something, because you got this King of Swords energy. So you're definitely a boss. Okay. So I hope that this helps, pile number one. That's your spiritual gift, is being a very strong empath, but an empath that has the ability to merge logic. And I feel like you guys would be great astrologers as well if you wanted to look into that. So that's what I have for you, pile one. I hope that this helps with what your spiritual gifts is. If you want to check out what you need to heal for the early release, it is linked below. If you want to grab that, that is a great way to support the channel. Okay, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Bye, pile one. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into pile two. My mask just fell on the ground. It's fine. All right, so your pile is like not playing. It's already coming out, pile two. So pile two, if you want to check out what you need to heal below when this is posted for early release, you can check that out below. I really would appreciate that. That's how you can support the channel, and thank you so much. So we have You Got the Love, Hadrian energy, codependency, and boundaries. We have the Emperor here. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. I kind of want to take these. This is how you know I don't really know if they're reversed or not. But we have the Temperance. So Emperor, Ace of Swords, Temperance. Yeah. The Knight of Swords. So you guys are powerful speakers as well. Very powerful speakers. Full, wow. A lot of Aquarian here. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are powerful speakers. You also may be gifted with your hands. I'm seeing some great Reiki healers here. We also have the Devil. You guys will make great lawyers, some of you, with your gifts, because you have the ability to call shit out. You are very courageous as well. Like that, some people don't see that as a gift, but it is. You're very courageous. Like you will stick up for people. You will protect people, especially. So there's something about the way that you communicate as well. I'm seeing you do have like a little bit of a carefree nature to you, but it's like when you have a cause and a purpose, like you are not a force to be reckoned with. Okay, like there's something that you do here. Like, I don't know, you might be like a lawyer. You would be like, I don't know why I'm just getting a straight lawyer, great lawyer, or an advocate for other people. Like, you're definitely somebody who's kind of like in your own world with this Fool and the Seven of Cups. But like, if you hear about someone being wronged, like this would definitely be someone who like finds out about slumlords, like, you know, not giving the elderly heat or something, and then just like coming in and like exposing that whole shit. Like, so even like journalists, because I'm definitely seeing like traveling journalists. Or just like somebody who travels to help other people. I definitely see like you being recognized for healing though. This is definitely a little different than definitely different than Pod 1, because this is someone who doesn't really have structure. Like one of your spiritual gifts is to be able to come into order when you need to. Like you're very carefree. You might be very like flighty, daydreamy, artistic, but then when it's time to like show up to battle the beast, you're there. You're definitely like a hero person, like a heroic person, just save the day type of energy, but more so speaking for other people, speaking up for people who can't speak up for themselves is really coming through the strongest. So if you find yourself wanting to advocate for the less fortunate or advocate for people who can't really speak up for themselves, you would definitely be great in that area. Like I said, Reiki here with the Temperance and the Three of Pentacles. There's definitely an energy of you being able to work really well with your hands. I'm also getting music. So some of you guys might be skilled musicians or something. But whatever it is, I feel like with the Three of Pentacles here, you would be like known for it. Definitely people would want to study your art. This could be tarot reading, but I'm not really necessarily getting that. But this could be like maybe you speak your truth through doing tarot as well, because you do have gifted hands. And if anything, it's like anything you do with your hands, people are going to be wanting to watch. It's like you're guiding people. So music definitely comes through strong. Like, yeah, you definitely could be a musician. Like somebody who like is very flighty, artistic, but then it's like time to rock the crowd or time to do this show. You're like, you remind me of Her a little bit. Like I would assume Her would be like this, because Her is a true, she's a Gemini and sidereal. I think she's a Cancer and Western. So they're very like jovial and playful, but then when it comes to their craft, they don't play fucking games. Like they come down, they come to do their work. Like Ariana Grande, like she's a big jokester, she's fun, she's, you know, flirty, but you know she's coming to like do a really great show. She takes her craft very seriously. So some of you guys could definitely be musicians or something like that, art wise, where you know, you come and you help heal something with this devil energy here with the Knight of Swords. And it's like, you don't care if the situation is bigger than you. You don't feel, you have a lot of courage. Like some of you guys might have really strong third house placements, or really strong Mars or something in the third house, Mars in the third house, Sun in the third house. There's a lot of courage here. And I really feel like, again, it comes alive for other people more so than yourself. I feel like you guys maybe live a life where you don't feel like you need to protect yourself as much with this Fool and the Seven of Cups. But you definitely feel like, and I don't know why I'm getting something about other people. Okay. Maybe because of this, you got the Love. We have self-worth. Okay. So yeah, some of you guys, the reason why you have such this flirty type of energy or whatever this is here, this Fool and the Seven of Cups, is because you don't kind of, I don't think you really understand your power. You're like, why do I have this? Like, for what? Like, why did I get chosen to have this power to like slay beasts and, you know, speak up for people who can't speak? Like, who gave me this? I didn't ask for this shit. You're like looking at this chair like, did I ask for this fucking chair with this orange laser beam shit on it? I don't really think I did. So actually, I'm not sure if I want to sit in that. So I'm just going to sit in this chair when I have to every once in a while. I'm going to get my black dogs and we're going to go do our business. But don't think I'm going to stay in this chair, because I don't want y'all getting no expectations of me. I don't want y'all thinking that I need to be in this chair all the time. Some of you do, though. You are going to grow to find that you are going to become like more of the King of Swords energy. I feel like you could relate to pile one. I usually am very adamant about people choosing one pile because I really don't like people getting confused. I think picking too many pick a card piles can really fuck with your... it can really just confuse you a little bit. And I think it also kind of confuses the reading. I think the more people pick their own piles, it'll be a little bit more specific for them. But I definitely could see you growing into more of a pile one energy over time. Like really seeing how important your duties are. Because I think you see the importance, this is why you do it. But you also feel like, can I really show up and do this every time? Is this really what I'm meant to do? And it is. The Crow, yeah, definitely. Crossroads energy. Some of you guys might resonate with oh yeah energy, but you are the person that people don't want to get on your bad side, or like, yeah. I also feel like you come into people's lives when there's about to be some sort of change in their life as well. I'm getting with the Crow energy here. I also feel like some of you guys might be villainized for this. Like, whatever you wind up doing, you either the people around you, or maybe you feel vilified for whatever, for being like that person that has to do this work, whatever it is, right? But like, because with the Crow here, you know, people say crows are bad omens, like they get really bad reps. So I feel like maybe that's what it is. Maybe you don't really want to fully tap into this role because of a leader, pretty much. This is what this is, because you feel like it comes with like this negative connotation, you know, with this Emperor and this Devil. This not Emperor and the Devil is here, but the black dog, you know, people might vilify you for whatever it is that you're doing, but the Emperor doesn't care. That's the thing that you have to understand about with this Emperor card coming out as your first tarot card, and it flew out the deck before I even called for it. So this is who you're meant to be. This Knight energy is cool, but I feel like this Knight energy is kind of keeping you back. So how you can step into this energy a little further, if you don't feel confident, like some of you, this is a confidence thing, self-worth, you need to get more confident. So if it takes study with the Ace of Swords to become more like the King of Swords, where you're constantly working on your power, because your power comes from your communication. This could even be writing. Like you could be someone who writes pieces and people get mad about you exposing, you know, you could be a journalist. Definitely, I'm getting a journalist. You could definitely be a writer or somebody who exposes shit, or you speak up for, you know, anything. You speak up for anything, like social justice warrior. And people give you a hard time. It's like, oh, here you go talking about that thing again. Here you go talking about that thing again. But you feel like, is this really worth it? Yeah, you are. Whatever this is, but your power definitely comes from this sword. And we have hope here. Bringer of hope. So some of you guys might resonate with Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael. Definitely getting strong Michael energy. Music, truth, Libra energy, social justice, So your power is in your pen and in your communication, pile 2. Those are your spiritual gifts. And if you don't resonate with that, some of y'all are strong Sagittarians. If you don't resonate with that, ask people who have gotten into arguments with you and see how they feel. Because I feel like these are people who would feel defeated after arguing with you. You would be a great lawyer or something. It's something about your communication. It's very powerful. It's polarizing. It makes changes. It cuts through bullshit. And I feel like if you really shared this, you will be known for this. Okay? You just have to step in this chair and then stay in it, right? All right, so that's what I got for you, pile 2. I hope that this resonated for you. That is your spiritual gift. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to check out what you need to heal, that is available below right away at the link if you want to check it out for early release. I appreciate your support, pile 2. All right, so pile 3. Let's see, pile 3, your spiritual gifts. We have star ancestors. So we have some astrologers in this pile. I already see that. If you guys want to check out what you need to heal, if you want another pick a card from me, you can check out the link below for early release. It is available right away. You can check it out at that link, and it is a great way to support the channel. Thank you so much for being here, though, pile 3. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the 3 of Swords. We have the 6 of Swords. Okay, so we have the 6 of Swords upright. We have the Ace of Wands upright. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn for me, Aquarius. We have Aries here, Gemini. Okay, they said leave that one in reverse. These cards are doing everything they want to do. We have the World. We have the 5 of Swords. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so pile 3. You're a little mix of everything, pile 3, okay? Definitely seeing a lot of Gemini here. We have a Fucus. A Fucus is from the dates of November 29th to December 17th. Or you could be a Sagittarius. We also have Aquarius here, Capricorn. This could be in your moon sign as well, because I see a lot of my moon placements here. So a lot of you are definitely astrologers. But you know what? I feel like you definitely have an empath quality to you, like a healer for sure with this World card. I feel like you guys will be known for healing in some capacity or some sort of work that you do that affects the masses. And I kind of get that it's healing energy. But the thing is, you're also good with a lot of different things. Like you're a jack of all trades. So pile 3, I'm definitely saying you're a business person. So you would definitely be someone who would do way better in business or in some sort of position of power, because she's writing in a notebook. So if you're working for someone, you definitely need to be working in a position of authority. You're someone who learns from mistakes so other people don't have to. You're an example for others. So you definitely would be somebody who would be a great leader as well. I'm definitely seeing that here. So you could find yourself winding up being like a mentor for people, or known for the fact that you created a very stable business. So I know that may not seem like a superpower, but business is definitely one of your superpowers. Running a business is a superpower. And this superpower is basically including recognizing trends. So that's a good thing, especially when it comes to business. You're someone who can, like look at, okay, I know how to market things. I know how to sell things. I know how to get repeat customers. You definitely would be a great business analyst. So that is definitely one of your spiritual gifts. They specifically gave you this gift of business because they knew that it was a part of your spiritual path, okay? I also see that you guys are people who are meant to move away. Like a spiritual gift of yours is that you're always able to recognize when someone is trying to sabotage you or when a situation is not working. Like you're very good at avoiding conflict or avoiding hardships, okay? Even though it may not seem like it, like I said, you definitely had a hard life when you first got here into this world with the 3 of Swords. It has not been easy, but it made you I'm not saying it made you an old soul, you're already an old soul. It gave you this very strong wisdom and experience to know how to avoid things and also constantly reinventing yourself. So once people think they have you pegged, they think that they, got you in a corner. They think that they've, somehow thwarted you. Like, you're going to be the type of people, Pile 3, that people are going to do dark magic. People are going to throw you the evil eye. People are going to be jealous of you. People are going to be trying to get over on you. And you're always going to like rise above it. These people are going to be not even able to hurt you. Why? Because with the Six of Swords here, you already see it coming. Like, you're someone who you're like, yeah. I'm noticing, even though there's not water here, there is water here. Like, you do have emotions, but your emotions actually don't rule you. People might think that because of the way you present yourself with the World card here and this earthly type of energy, but you're actually very smart with the Six of Swords here. And it's through your experiences. So it's like when people try to get over on you, you're already 6 steps ahead. I just heard 6 steps ahead. You're constantly reinventing your business. You're constantly, like, you have the gift of reinvention. Like, you guys are heavily connected with the ancestors. Like, some of you guys had some incarnations in ancient Egypt with this hidden secrets. You're someone who might have some sort of wisdom that most people don't know about. Like, mine is sidereal astrology. So you guys might know something like cartomancy, or you might get into something that people around you don't know. And if you don't know this, you're going to be growing into this energy. With the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, you are going to be someone that constantly learns new skills. It is going to constantly reinvent your money, reinvent your business. You guys are going to be very wealthy. And I know you're like, that's not a spiritual gift. Actually, it is. Like, not everyone is able to achieve spiritual growth through this type of energy, which is actually something like, you're not hurting anyone. If anything, you're helping the consciousness of the world by being a leader and a mentor. You're also probably going to teach other people the things that you learn. And then it's kind of like you move on to something new, constantly learning things with the World card. The Eight of Swords in reverse too. I'm also seeing that you guys are going to help yourself get out of this state of anxiety. So I feel like you're going to also help other people with anxiety. So you might wind up being a therapist. I don't know why I just keep being drawn to her taking notes. Like, I don't know. You're like a triple threat. You're like somebody who can do a lot of different things at once. So I don't want to like peg you, Paw 3, because you're not someone who's just going to be able to do one thing. I see you doing a lot of different things. I really see healing work here. I also see teaching or getting into finances, assets, maybe like, noticing some sort of trends or patterns. So you might get into stocks. I definitely see you moving a couple times in your life. So the ability to start fresh is another spiritual gift that they gave you, like being able to detach from self-sabotaging habits and reinventing yourself constantly. Definitely seeing that. And I see like a lot of you guys, another thing that you have is the gift of confidence and being and loving yourself. Like, you're going to be the type of people that wind up really loving yourself and being okay with being by yourself or with a child. Some of you might already have children. And this is going to help you really work on yourself. Like this, I will say, Pile 3, your life might feel a little lonely at times. I'm not going to lie. I know this is supposed to be about your spiritual gifts, but you don't really just have one. You have a lot of spiritual gifts. With the Ace of Wands, you have the magic wand. So you're a magic man, like you're a massive manifester. You're someone who can manifest a lot in your life. And if you don't know how to do it, you learn with the Page of Pentacles. So this is definitely genius energy, I would say. Like, you're definitely a genius. And I feel like if you work with astrology, if you don't work with astrology, I would definitely do that if I were you. Because there's something here about once you tap into like the stars, it's going to unlock a lot of stuff for you. Like maybe knowing your chart. Like that's how I'm successful, is because I know my chart so well. So maybe some of you guys might need to know that as well. We have gratitude here, upright. Okay. So again, I definitely see something about children for some of you with that pregnancy in that card, but also I see a lot of people being grateful for you. Like I see you helping others in a really big way. Like you're somebody who's going to be like world renowned, but you also have this gift of like making people feel like you touch them one-on-one. Like you have a way of making people feel like you're talking directly to them. We have the vulture. Wow. Oshun, where you at, mama? I gotta put her on there. Y'all see mama back there, right? Y'all see her. I had to put her on there. That's one of her omens, the bird. Yes, mama. Oshun. So yeah, lots of prosperity. Queen of Pentacles, definitely Taurus energy. Some of you guys have strong Taurus in your chart. I have Taurus rising sidereal. So you might have it in your sidereal chart. Like I said, getting to know yourself on a really strong level is going to help you guys. Because you have so many gifts, you're going to be able to keep tapping into different gifts in your chart. Like, especially with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. You're someone who constantly needs to be learning new skills, or like implementing different skills that you have. Like, okay, I'm doing this week, and or no, I'm doing this for a couple years. Okay, well, maybe I should start getting into this now. Maybe I should start using this gift that I have now. It's like that, okay? And we have foundations and achievements. Yes, okay? Like I said, you guys don't have one spiritual gift. You're going to live a very like strong privileged life. Not in a negative way, not like a spoiled way. No, you worked for this. 3 of Swords, 8 of Swords in reverse. You worked for this, but it's like your spiritual gift is to be successful, is the gift of success, and any type of success that you want to create. And also avoiding a lot of issues with the 5 of Swords. It's like your path is destined, and I feel like it's because you're supposed to help other people. It's like they removed a lot of obstacles for you, but this again came from lifetimes of probably issues. You didn't get this right the first time. Some of you guys might have Saturn retrograde in your chart. Old soul, definitely. Many incarnations to get this type of lifetime. Very financially blessed, very good with finances. You might also be very generous as well. So that's another thing that Spirit is highlighting. I think Spirit wants you to kind of know what you're supposed to do or map this out. This isn't really talking about one of your spiritual gifts. I apologize if that bothers you, but I see you guys' spiritual gift is the gift of success. It's really hard for you guys to mess this up. It's like almost natural given. I feel like the only thing that will hurt you, pile 3, is people. 5 of Swords. Like if you let the wrong people around you and you don't listen to the omens of Spirit, like some of you guys might need to at least get an oracle deck or continuously consult Spirit. I feel like some of you already do use the esoteric. I think that's a part of all this, especially with the World card here and the Ace of Wands. But you also want to make money from it. Like you're not someone who just is into this just to like, for the esoteric part of it. You're actually in it for money as well. And it's not, Spirit is not mad about that, because you're going to do so much more. Like some of you guys are going to not only create a legacy and have children and grandchildren, but I also feel like you're going to like maybe, leave something for other people to benefit off of with this. Okay. So that's what I got for you, pile 3. I hope that this helps. If you want to look at more and look at what you want to heal, what you need to heal, check that out in the description box below for early release. And either way, I'll see you guys for the next pick a card. Okay, pile 3. Bye.